Hello and welcome everybody. Yes, that's right, Destiny 2. A couple of my buddies said, hey Ginger, come along, play with us. So I went to the store, got it, loaded it up. Day one of it is going on here right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. A little bit of a disclaimer, I have not played Destiny 1. And because my buddies just told me a couple days ago, I also did not do a lot of research. But what you see is what you get here with this right now. I have selected the Hunter class, and as you can see, I'm jumping right into the action. I've skipped the cinematics. You've probably seen that already on YouTube and everywhere else. So I thought gameplay is probably a little bit more exciting to you guys. And so this is the first starter mission, the first few moments. It's part of a tutorial, part of a, get used to the controls and whatnot, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do here right now. Try to figure out how to shoot, what body shots, headshots do a little bit. Try to figure out what the buttons are. Melee is on C, I put it on my mouse button by now, mouse 5 or something like that. Makes it a little bit easier to hit the buttons and be responsive. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, as you can see, what the buttons here are, what the doors look like. Again, I have no idea what the world looks like from Destiny 1, if it's the same or not.
Hey, you two, give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
And so what the cool thing is, you saw the starting point. A couple seconds later, you have a weapon in your hand, and the first baddie spawn. You get to kill him, you get to shoot, jumping straight into the action, which is probably the right thing to do in an FPS/MMO. You don't want to run around and look around and, try to learn the world first. You want to go ahead and shoot.
I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want war, give them war.
And so the Cabal, whoever that is, have invaded us or we've invaded them. I'm not sure. Some war is going on. I'm trying to pick up my first weapon and, probably thinking, is it Half-Life or something? You push E as well, or F. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, why the hell am I not picking it up until I see the little circle there at the bottom that it loads up, and that you actually have to hold it until the action is completed, I suppose. So a little bit of a different thing, a little bit of a new thing, so something to learn and get used to, I suppose. Got my first rifle, looking pretty neat. I have to say the combat was pretty good. Trying out my grenade here, blowing up a couple of the guys. The combat feels pretty good, I have to say. The shooting is responsive, the sound and the visual feedback feels nice. I mean, I'm gonna look around the world in a little bit here as well, but it's beautifully looking. I have a relatively old machine. I think it's about 5 years old now. I'm trying to put away a little bit of cash to buy a new machine, hopefully a 4K with all bells and whistles. But I mean, look the way it looks like. It looks really cool, and it's running smoothly. So I'm really impressed with that for sure on an old machine like mine. Some more shooting, again, still just trying to figure out how everything works. Switching my weapons right here. It's a very light tutorial. As you saw with picking up a weapon, holding E. Could have told me hold down until the action is completed or something like this, but that's right, I figured it out. I'm not necessarily new to games. So I was talking about the combat. Yeah, it feels pretty good. The first thing I did when the character loaded in was I looked around, I shot around a little bit in the air, figured out my mouse sensitivity. Just to make it work a little bit better for me. But yeah, aiming seems to be okay. There's a little bit of a stray, not in zoom mode, what you saw there. Snipe mode, zoom mode, whatever you want to call it. But you see the rectangle. Maybe not so much on this weapon here right now, but on other weapons you see the rectangle blow up a little bit, so more stray on the shots. But yeah, it feels nice. You know pretty much exactly where you're hitting. The color feedback of the damage numbers. 25, 69 you saw right there. 69 was a headshot, 25 was a body shot. It works for me. I think it's pretty easy, pretty clear to see what you do and where you're hitting. and you know how much damage you're doing. The one thing walking around trying to figure out if I can blow up some of the environment here. The one thing that I didn't quite like, or probably a better term would be need to get used to, is the walk or the run speed is relatively slow. I've been playing Overwatch quite a bit and also Quake Champions. Quake Champions obviously is a very fast shooter, strafe jumping depending on the character as well. You can go a little bit faster yet, and though I think even Overwatch is feeling a little bit faster than this. Again, I do not know what to expect from getting armor. Maybe there's run in speed, run increase, power-ups or armor pieces, or you know, just as you level up, certain items or skills make you run fast. I looked a little bit into the skill trees. I didn't see anything there specifically, I don't think, but you know, I can be surprised. So right here, what I was doing, it's on tab. It's a little bit of a help if you're lost. It shows you your objective, and the little diamond thingy sign there tells you which way to go. And here I'm looking a little bit around. So much details. I looked down a little bit. I'm gonna do that in a little bit again. But so much detail going on.
Keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Ikora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless. And rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
The Traveler? What is that thing they're attaching to it?
And there you go, looking around a little bit. So much detail. It's looking so nice. And there's the first couple of players. Yeah, I thought I'd let the you know, mini voice cinematic there play, so you guys know what's going on. But yeah, so the Traveler, as I found out later, spoiler alert, is the planet, I believe. I might have gotten that wrong too. But and they're attaching a machine to it that you saw, the big X kind of thing, which yeah, you'll find out later what they're doing while they're doing that. Right now, you see in the UI overlay there to the left, homecoming, defend the tower. A couple of assaults coming in. There's the fella that we're trying to help and or protect. So I'm gonna let this run a little bit. Guess I'm just, you know, shooting and watching. Looking around a little bit and trying again to figure out, you know, what's the weapon do, headshot, zooming in, not zooming in, body shots, and so on and so forth. So, I'll be back in a second.
We hold here that command ship of its next.
Pistol! Stay inside my shield! More Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
Noch ein paar Minuten. Bitte noch ein paar Bücher lesen, ich komme mich gleich vor.
last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
And here we go, defended the fella and or the plaza, as I just figured out now, and we gotta go look for the speaker. Again, you see it. I'm really impressed. You might have noticed. You see how nicely it looks there. It's a beautiful city on a pretty low-end machine. I mean, 5 years ago I spent some money into it, but haven't really upgraded it since. And off we go. He's the sprinting around a little bit, looking at the buddy robot. But I feel like it could be a little bit faster. Maybe I'm a guy who likes to do PvP, so maybe when I'm in the Crucible, which is what the PvP area is called, it'll all feel a lot faster. And as I said, might be faster.
No mercy in me.
That's one of my buddies taking down a spaceship all by himself.
Zavala.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
Alright, throwing a grenade. My buddy there is finding the speaker, and I'm gonna go and see what I can do with the command ship, apparently. As you can see the tutorial, I mean that's why it is a tutorial. They don't call it tutorial, but it pretty obviously is. It's pretty linear, pretty straightforward. Little bit of sequences, of NPC sequences, and I have to say you see a couple of cutscenes in a moment as well. They also look fantastic. They've done a lot of effort, put a lot of effort into them. The voices I think are pretty good. The narrating, the cinematics overall. Yeah, I'm quite impressed so far with this game, at least visually. And as I mentioned, the combat system, while I take a mini boss out there, it's also pretty solid, at least for the first few minutes here.
Someone told me you need a ride.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. Guardian, time to kick him where it hurts.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
See, pretty neat sequence there. Really not too shabby. And yeah, off we are back into the gameplay. Need to figure out how to get into the ship. Just looking around a little bit, but we're up in space, so it's relatively dark and not too much to see. That's where what were they called? The Red Guard or something were launched off, so I'm just checking out what the special effects look like. Yeah, just looking around, trying to find the door. Again, my excuse is I don't know what the world looks like, but look at that, a ramp up. Up is always good. Throw a grenade, blow up a couple of guys.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look.
And one thing which is also pretty neat, I mean, it's probably not such a new thing anymore, but since I've been playing only multiplayer, mostly competitive FPSs, the opponents, the mobs, the monsters,
The shield generator should be at the bottom
that you're trying to hit, they will actually hide, like properly hide behind, you know, whatever they stand, a pillar and whatnot. I'm gonna look at it in a moment, where I think I hit somebody, and he's gonna go away and just wait out for a moment. That is pretty neat. You know, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft, obviously. If you know my channel, then you've seen my videos there as well. And you know, obviously, those guys don't do that. They come at you, and if you hit them, they might run away very, very slowly. Go down an earth grab and finish him off. And there's the boss, just enjoying him a little bit. Trying to figure out also the weapon. You know, I didn't know that the faster you hit, the faster it actually shoots. Again, used to Overwatch and Quake Champions. You can just hold the button down and it'll fire, and some weapons do that as well. This one, I don't think it does. But yeah, if you mash the mouse button, then it shoots a little bit faster. Just a lot of things to learn, but that's good. Just trying to see, you know, what the environment looks like. And actually shoot through that thing, which is nice. Just gonna finish off the boss with a few headshots here. Actually, I shot him right in the stomach when he fell. Good enough. Also trying to figure out why I can't pick up the purple box there. But I've since figured out that it's a specific type of ammo, and I suppose I either need the weapon or I've picked enough up already. I'm not sure during this tutorial where I'm at. Just looking around a little bit, you know, fantastic light effects again on a machine like mine. And then going on with the mission. So found the door. Some new opponents searching for me with their laser beams or some. There he is. He shot. There's a better example in a moment as well, but he shot and then hit behind that, whatever that sign, whatever that is, a sign or a metal sheet or something. And here's a big guy trying to take me down. Trying to shoot him in the head. At that point I had not figured out that as per tooltip that came once, depending on the color that those mini bosses are, oh there I figured it out, use that color weapon, energy weapon, whatever. But once the shield is down, I didn't figure out that you can switch back to whatever your hardest hitting weapon is and actually fire from there. So that's what I just did. Went back to take him out a little bit quicker. And again, just playing around with zooming in, seeing what the damage is, and then shooting without the zoom, and noticing that it's quite a bit less. Also testing here a little bit what the range is, if it's visible, you know, whatever you see you can hit, or you need to be a little bit closer, and it might have been a little bit off. You need to be a little bit closer. I'm not sure. I'll do some more testing and figure it out. Because this guy, which seemed to be the same guy that I tried to hit from afar, is going quite a bit faster. Still going down quite a bit faster. And there you go. I hit him, this guy, and then he's hiding, jumping out on the other side. It's quite neat. I mean, for a tutorial, I just want to blow him up. But you know, shows you a little bit, hopefully, about what you can expect later. Fellas down there, grenade incoming. using my double jump. Actually, I was trying to get down there, but this worked out for me. Jumped up on the other side. Take out a couple guys. There he is again, you know. He's hiding like very well. He's just kind of peeking out. You know, pretends to see if I'm still there. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Jumping down, trying to find the next door. Nope. So figured out just jumping down or falling down was the solution. Well done, I'm a pro gamer. Whoa, big guy. It's all good though. A few shots to the big belly and he's done. Just mowing through the last few guys here. And the big boss coming out. The one thing that took me quite a while actually to figure out is in my health bar. It's a thing on top there, which wasn't, you know, maybe because of the color, because it's white, it doesn't change color. I didn't think it was too intuitive, so it took me a little bit to figure out what that is. I think right about now I got it, because now it's red and, you know, was blinking. And then only later, much later, I figured out if you're not being hit for a while, then it auto regenerates. Trying to figure out what those boxes are still. So yeah, you know, the tutorial is very minimal, but even somebody like me might be able to figure it out. Alright, here's the objective: to blow up 3 of these generators, and can I figure it out or not, you'll see. Number 1. Yes. Number 2.
Levels rising. It's working.
Number 3.
Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala? Amanda, we're headed topside. Amanda!
And off we go into a cinematic, very nice one again. I'll let you watch it and see you on the other side.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Gaul, and your light is mine.
And there you have it, guys. Destiny 2 starting right with this. And yeah, if it wasn't clear before, I'm quite impressed with the visuals, with some of the controls, the shooting, the feedback, the visual feedback. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this a little bit more, or maybe even quite a bit. Looking forward to figure out how the PvP is. And we'll show you specifically PvP gameplay, and also, you know, some stuff you can do with your friends. Hit me up with a comment, a sub, or a like. I would appreciate it. Come on, head on over, be part of the family, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks guys, and goodbye.